So as we move along this month and we raise the bar, stepping into the next version of ourselves by not settling for good enough, today I want to share with you something kind of cool. It's called the 80-20 principle, or you might know it as well as more formally as the Pareto principle. Because life has the funny ways of following a special rule, and that's this rule. And it happens to us without even realizing it as well. This rule says that 80% of our results come from just 20% of our efforts. And in this video, I'll get into the insights into that a little bit more. But before I do that, in case you don't know who I am, my name is Francois. I'm the founder and chief health and wellness specialist here at the Other Pain Clinic. All right. So that 80-20% can rule. Let me warn you though, once you see it, you can't unsee it. You wear 20% of your clothes 80% of the time. 80% of our screen time comes from 20% of our apps. We spend 80% of our time with 20% of our people, and 20% of artists create 80% of the music we hear. So you might be asking, Francois, what does this have to do with my health? Because yes, I am in the health and wellness space, and either from working with individuals who are living with chronic pain or go through their menopause journey or just men's gut health, my approach in health and wellness is helping out so that we have a better quality of life. That said, so why does that 8-20% rule have to do with health? Well, a lot of things actually. Because if 80% of our results come from 20% of our efforts, the trick is to focus on what actually moves the needle and let go what doesn't. So, for example, in the food world, maybe it's eating 80% of our um, whole foods most of the time. Then you can relax and enjoy a treat meal or two the other 20% without guilt. Does that kind of make sense? So it's eating 80% of the time, that whole food aspect or the healthier choices. Let's put it that way. For exercise, physical activity, movement, however you want to reference that, you don't need to spend hours in the gym or do every exercise known to the gym world. No, it's prioritizing movements, for example, like squats or maybe pushes and pulls that will give us the biggest return for strength and mobility. And you know what? For the mindfulness, for stress and recovery, we don't need a 10-step wellness routine. It's just to focus on maybe that quality of sleep or that few minutes of deep breathing to handle 80% of our energy, focus, and resilience. So I'm curious, what's your 20%? If you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed, maybe it's taking a step back and asking yourself, what's the 20% that actually drives my results? What's just taking up energy, but not really making a real impact? When we focus on the right things, we free up time, we reduce stress, and most importantly, we get better results with less effort. So as we head into the weekend, what's one thing that you could let go of? Hey, let me know. I'd totally like to hear. Make your day an amazing day. Oh, yeah, by the way, if you're spending energy on all the wrong things and wondering why we're not seeing results, it's time to simplify. My More Energy, Better Health in 30 Days is designed to help you focus on the smallest, most effective habits that drive results without the burnout. And that fits into your lifestyle. If you're interested in hearing more about that, or you want to schedule a time with me to see if that's right for you, you can find me at theotherpainclinic.com. That's the website, Facebook page, The Other Pain Clinic. You can send me a direct message and YouTube channel at The Other Pain Clinic. All right. Thanks for your time. Have a great day and see you in the next video.